Hello internet. So today I've decided to try and tidy up my space because it may look nice and pristine and clean from here, but I have crap literally everywhere. So I'm going to go through my somewhat brutal cleanup process and hopefully you'll learn something about how much of a hoarder I am. Fun fact, if you have allergies like me, a lot of dust will come up if you're a hoarder. So it's probably best to open a window because I've been sneezing for like 20 minutes. It's gross. Please do note the ironic box with all my bills and scary things in it, smiling at me to say, you have to pay for things. You're an adult now. It's gonna be a long day. So I just found this lovely item, which was supposedly the RMIT University Student Union's Orientation Survival Guide for 2013. Little did they know that I would drop out 1 year later. If you're considering having an office in a garage, do keep in mind that mice tend to live in garages, and if you are like me and are a bit weird and keep jars of things like glitter in open containers, you might find dead mice in them. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for that. So I actually have a very intricate system for putting all the stuff that I don't want in here somewhere else. And I'll show you. We have two baskets. This one is full of crap that I'm giving to my brother. This one is full of crap that I need to find a home for in my bedroom or somewhere else. As you can see, it's a very thematic and intelligent system. We have a ticket of Monsters and Men, whom I apparently saw in 2013. Several copies of a zine that I made last year, featuring some pretty cringy lines, including, I am emotionally attached to fictional characters. Still true. We also have some coffee pods because somewhere buried in this shitstorm is a coffee machine. I actually cannot tell you where it is right now because there is just so much crap. I also have a bunch of business cards. This is what I give people when they ask me, what do you do? Don't ask me why. But at some point during my tertiary education experience, I felt the need to spend an insane amount of money on clay. So if you know anyone in the Macedon Ranges area that needs to have a buttload of clay, come to me, please. It also may interest you to know that I'm a graduate. Yay! I can paint stuff if you want me to. I don't know, I haven't really done anything with it. On the note of art school, I actually have a bunch of half-half drawings that I did with my friend Michael and a few other people when we were at art school, so there's some really beautiful ones. You could tell that we were in an art history lecture because the greats such as Frida Kahlo, and I'm pretty sure there's at least 4 different drawings featuring Vincent van Gogh, or Van Gogh, however you say it. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, we had about 4 or 5 of these, and then we have some other really ridiculous ones that get a little bit obscene if you look at them closely enough. There's also some that would probably confuse even the best of psychologists, like Baby Van Gogh in a pram and a cake person. So believe it or not, this is actually progress. You may have seen how chaotic it was before. We also have a lovely new space to put finished drawings when I decide to do a little show-off thing at the end of a video maybe, or on Instagram. I also found this brooch that my mum gave me when I was probably about 17. So I'm hoping there's some method to my madness. I decided at the last minute to start clearing off my entire board as well, just because there's stuff on there from like 2 years ago that I don't actually find that inspiring anymore. This is some stuff that I would like to actually keep around. This is a calendar from Frankie from last year, and I thought if I flip the whole thing up I can actually rotate the drawings so I can look at them again, because calendars are kind of pointless, you only look at them for a year. And then this is a drawing I actually did recently. It's a self-portrait, but I want to do more work like this with just limited colour palettes, and I'm really proud of that one. I was actually doing a video of it, but the battery on my camera died, so I will be sure to be sending more of these sort of style videos your way eventually. I also have a ridiculous love for Panna Chocolate, and this is my favourite bookstore in Kyneton. 2 dead mice, 5 baby daddy long leg spiders, 3 wolf spiders, 4 adult daddy long leg spiders, and a hell of a lot of vacuuming, but it is clean! It is so clean! So the entire place is clean except for this monstrosity, which is literally every scribble that I've done in like the last 2 years that I've genuinely liked. So I'm going to give you some sneaky little previews of some of the stuff, and I'm also going to find some stuff to hang up on these because I need more inspiration of my own work so I know what I want to keep doing, and also so I know what I don't want to keep doing. I do apologise for the yellowish kind of light. I'm still working on how to set up my floodlight in here so there's actually nice lighting. But there's a lot of stuff in here that I've actually done in videos and a lot of stuff that I haven't done in videos. So this is my more recent drawing that I did like 2 weeks ago with cactuses. There are things like this that I did at art school before I dropped out. And there's the occasional character that will have been cut out from a suspended landscape that I didn't like. Yeah. There's also things like this that I found from a video that I did for Justice at the end of last year, which was really fun. These are all the lino prints that I did at art school of foxes that look like they are roadkill basically. I don't know why. Then there are things like this, my 101 of my favourite things. So if you look closely, there's stuff like Leslie Knope, and what else is here? I can't really see it. Skirts, I really liked my skirts. I also really like pizza, and I also really seem to like wine. A space cadet somewhat recently, just because I could. I really liked doing that, it was fun. There's a fair few 3D drawings that never got finished. It's not that I don't want to do these things, I just run out of time. We've come to a point. We've come to the beards. This was the first beard I ever drew. I did this in a class at school because I was really bored one day. And then I got a bit more beard savvy and did things like this. Then I eventually made prints like this, which I sold at markets in Essendon and online, and they eventually grew to be more of them. There's so many bearded men in my folios and things, and not just bearded men, bearded ladies too. Anyone who wants a beard is welcome to have a beard. Even impractically large ones. I don't know. I also did a couple other things, like this was a dip ditch that still has the title work on it from art school. I did that for an exhibition, which was really fun. Sometimes I just end up watching TV shows like The Great British Bake Off, and I draw the foods that they cook, which was really great. That was just a really satisfying thing to do. This is probably one of my favourite drawings that I've done. It was based on someone that I saw in Sunbury. It's a suburb on the outer western side of Melbourne. Yeah, I really like this drawing. And there's things like this that I did in high school because I really loved Ponyo at the time, so I decided to save drawings like this and just hold on to them because, yeah, I want to be able to look back at this stuff and be like, wow, I was terrible. So I finished the cleaning and it is like 5 in the afternoon now because of how much time I spent cleaning. I also put up my floodlight so that I actually have better lighting in here now, and hopefully when I do illustration videos it will probably be easier to see what I'm doing. So